All right, so a few things here. I thought, Kopech gave up 3 homers. One, 1-2 to Swanson, 1-2-0, and then the breaking ball to Morel. The 1-2 was just a good piece of hitting. It was the first fastball you saw in that at bat. It was up. He got on top of it and hit it out. The 2-0 fell behind, gave up the homer. And then, obviously he gave that breaking ball homer to Morel. We gave up five stolen bases. We got to do a better job of controlling the running game. That didn't, anytime you get a guy on first base via a base hit or a walk or whatever it is, and you turn it into a double, it's going to be hard to navigate through a game without giving up runs. And that's just part of, what we have to get better at. And this is not something to get better at for the future. This is something to get better at right now, like for tomorrow. So that has been addressed, and now, and will continue to be addressed, tomorrow, and clean it up before tomorrow's game. Other than that, I actually think he threw the ball okay. As far as command is concerned, his stuff, his velocity was up. He just made those mistakes. Good job of hitting by, like I said, good job of hitting by Swanson and give up, those other 2 home runs. But he's got to build from this. He's got to build. We need him to, to continue to build and develop into who we think he's going to be. Scholtens and Banks did a good job of cleaning this game out without us having to dig deep into our bullpen, setting us up for not just tomorrow, but for the series against Cleveland. On the offensive side, Eloy had a couple hits. We had a chance there with Yo-Yo. Hit that ball, to right field. They made a great play. That would have put the game at 7-5. It's a whole different ball game, but the guy made a great play. And that was it. I think we didn't get a base hit till 5th or 6th.
I'm sorry. When you talk about the running game, it's a lot more than just a catcher, isn't it? I mean, you have to hold the runners on, be in the right position, make tags. It's
a lot of things have to happen, for that play to get somebody, throw somebody out. I mean, they seem fundamental, they seem easy, they're really not, but this is the major leagues. We're expected to make those plays, right? And expected to execute those fundamentals. You do have to hold the runner on. You do have to get an exchange off with the catcher. You got to make a good throw. You got to make a good tag. If any one of those breaks down, you lose a stolen base. And today one of those things broke down in most all of those. And that can't happen, right? It's turning base hits and walks into doubles. It's just not a good recipe to win baseball games.
Is that an issue that you see as a team-wide issue, or is it applying to certain individual players throughout the whole season?
It's been a combination of a lot of things. It's been a combination of, not holding runners on, slow to the plate, not getting good throws off. And the other thing is the disengagements, right? The disengagements don't allow you to hold the ball that much. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it seems like the more you hold the ball, the more they get to time you. You have to mix in, set and go, which he did it a couple times, which Kopech did it a couple times there towards the end of his outing, where you just come set and go, and that's going to mix in to set, hold, then go. But 2 or 3 of those stolen bases, I mean, they were jumping and gone. And then the other one, we had another one that was a foul ball or a strikeout to end the inning. That was a stolen base as well. It just happens that we got the 3rd out of the inning. So we got to clean this up. That's not acceptable. So we'll get to work on it. We just spoke about it now. We'll get to work on it for tomorrow.
What did you see from the team's approach to the plate as the game went on against Hendricks?
He just kept us off balance. Savvy veteran that just doesn't give you much to hit, but gives you enough to kind of, have an uncomfortable ground ball to the shortstop, ground ball to the second baseman. Just never really gives in. I mean, we started the game off with 2 or 3 3-2 counts, and then he makes a pitch on that 3-2 pitch. It's just a you know, savvy, smart, you know, veteran pitcher that knows how to move the ball around. You know, that goes a long way. You know, knowing how to pitch.
Burger turned double play, happened to go off as well. What do you think of this night overall?
The one that went off glove, we're talking about what, the line drive? Yeah. Yeah, that one went off his glove, but you know what? He turned the double play. He caught a few ground balls. Took a real good angle on one going to his left. He actually looked pretty good. Looked comfortable. It's a small sample. You know, we just got to continue to. I just spoke to him there during the game, and we just got to continue to work on this. You know, we're gonna keep working with him. Eddie's gonna keep working with him, and we're gonna give him some more time, see what happens. You know.
Michael's up at 22 homers allowed this season. What has made him susceptible to that throughout the season?
Today he was able to get his off-speed stuff over the plate. He got beat on a few fastballs. One on a 2-0 count that he was trying to just get back in the count, and the other one was a good piece of hitting. When he gets behind in the count, you know, anybody's susceptible to home runs, especially nowadays when everybody's looking for, you know, hit the ball in the air and launch angle and the whole works. But today he had pretty good command. I mean, he commanded that bottom part of the zone, which I was really happy with. But most of the time it's just getting behind and, you know, having to get back in the count, and, you know, guys doing a good job of putting the ball in the seats.
Thank you.
Yep.